In this video, I wanted to have an honest conversation about playing CS and in general games on a gaming laptop. Doesn't make sense to spend your money on a gaming laptop where you know you're getting the worst performance per dollar. However, you have this all-in-one package that you can take anywhere theoretically and play wherever you want. That is why in today's video, I'll be talking about why I'm doing this video, what are the pros, what are the cons, and does it honestly make sense as someone who plays competitive shooters, may it be Counter-Strike in this example or anything else, to get yourself a gaming laptop. But before that, guys, don't forget about a giveaway. Everything is down in the description below, and check out the Discord for more. And as always, now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market with over 1 billion skins and easy to use filters. Finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna, and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over €1,000, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you, SkinBaron, and now back to the video. Okay, let's quickly give you a background story why I'm doing this video. Because I travel a lot, I got myself a gaming laptop so I can work on content while I'm away from my rig and have the ability to play games and also record games while I'm away. And the laptop is nothing fancy. I bought this one because at that time where I bought it, it had a good deal on it. The specs looked decent, and I really wanted to try a 17-inch laptop for the first time, because until then I've only had 15 inches or 16 inches as laptop sizes, and I wanted to see if the bigger screen actually made a difference or I just simply got caught up in upselling. And with that explained, let's now actually move into the pros and the cons that I've noticed. First of all, the pros. I think for $1,000 I might have not been able to get all of the features that I wanted if I went down the traditional route of building a gaming PC. And by that I also mean adding the monitor to it, mouse and keyboard, and all of the peripherals you would need to create a setup. Yes, mouse, keyboard, headset, mic, you can take that with you. However, that was not the goal of this project. The idea was to take as few things as possible with me, so I didn't really have to rebuild my setup every time I came back home. And having a dedicated location where the second gaming setup would have been, I think I wouldn't have been able to build it for $1,000 and be happy what I had. And for the next point, I have to say, it's the performance to price cost. I wasn't looking for something that could give me the same performance as I have with my main PC, because obviously that would have blown the budget. And that goal is being reached with this laptop. I'm able to play the game at the max refresh rate of the monitor, which is 144 Hz at 1080p with high settings. And when it comes to other games, I can enjoy them also thanks to DLSS 3, and editing is also a breeze on the laptop. Rendering doesn't really take that much longer as compared to the main rig, and all of my needs that I want the laptop to reach is completely met. Okay, but there have to be downsides there. And yes, there are a couple of them. Obviously, the first one is going to be the performance here. Obviously, you're not getting your money's worth when you're buying a gaming laptop. If I wanted to get the most out of my money worth, I should have built a second PC and basically create a second rig for me to work on. But now you're saying, hey, I just want to play games on this laptop, and look, the monitor has a 144 Hz display, which is great for gaming, and everyone tells me I should be playing on at least 144 Hz to play competitive games. In theory, yes, but you're missing out on one specific point, and that is the screen size. I specifically went for the biggest size of laptop because of that factor, hoping it will mitigate the problem. However, the problem still persists. I can't really see what's happening on that screen, and to be honest, no one really wants to play on the integrated keyboard, since they would rather use a gaming keyboard. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter how you place the laptop, it will always not function correctly from a placement perspective, and a separate keyboard will always be the better solution here. And then we come to another problem, the screen size, as mentioned before. To be honest, getting a second monitor, if you want to use this as your gaming laptop, your main rig, is crucial. The 17 inches aren't going to be enough. You should really go for 24 to 27 inches as your main gaming monitor. And there are some cheap options out there. However, they cost money, obviously. And one thing that I really have to mention, I want to get off my chest, the argument that it is a portable thing that you can take around and use wherever you want is absolutely bullcrap. You will always be searching for an option where you can plug the laptop in, so you are able to get the max out of the potential of the laptop. And now let's actually move on to the actual question of the video I'm trying to answer. Does it make sense to buy a gaming laptop? And well, the simple answer, it depends. If you want to play competitive games games, you need to be aware that the built-in keyboard and monitor won't give you the satisfaction that you desire, especially if you have already experienced playing on a monitor beforehand. The ideal setup that you want to go for if you want to go with a laptop is have the laptop on a stand, use that monitor as a second monitor, have a primary monitor that is connected to the laptop, and all of your peripherals connected to that laptop. But at the end of the day, what I've described right there is basically a rig. And the only factor here is, are you traveling a lot or not? If yes, it is a good thing. Yeah, you can take it with you. However, remember, you think you're only taking the laptop with you. However, you're taking the charging cable. You will most likely take almost all of your peripherals with you, and that adds up. And that is why ask yourself, do I really travel a lot? And if yes, am I really willing to take a couple of peripherals with me so I can game somewhere, for example, over the weekend where I most likely be doing something else, or else you wouldn't be traveling there. And taking this laptop to university or college, you will notice that you will again always be looking for a charge port, and you will be that one annoying kid with the obnoxiously loud laptop in the corner. But hey, if you want to do that, go for the laptop. That was my personal experience. Do I recommend it? And well, even for editing purposes, I don't really think it was 100% worth it, but I think I keep telling myself that it is. And hey, that's my verdict of buying a gaming laptop and using it for competitive gaming and editing. So guys, let me know down below, what are you guys playing on right now? Is it a laptop or do you have a dedicated PC? Let me know down in the description below, and I really want to hear what's your take on the whole gaming laptop debate. And as always, don't forget to check out all of the relevant links down in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.